It feels like I am streaming from two different platforms, which I'm not understanding right now. But if that's the case, I apologize. We're just gonna go with the flow just because right now, this is what we got going on, you know? As long as you guys can hear me and you guys can see me, I'm good. That is all I got to say. I am here to do my makeup. I'm gonna be honest, the reason I'm actually doing my makeup is because I've had this hair on for, I did it around the 19th of last month, so 18th, 19th. And when I tell you it's been so stressful, having this hair on has been so stressful. This is my first sewing in years, years. So yeah, your girl had the hair done and everything. And I wouldn't say I really enjoyed the process of having this hair on. I'm not even sure I've had it on for this long. But the reason I kind of wanted to do a full on look before I take it all off is because I feel like it's unfair that I do not have to get a cute picture and video. Because when this hair is making sense, she's actually making sense. Right now, I'm just gluing down the frontal. And one of the main reasons why this hair didn't look as good as it should was because I didn't do my cornrows right. So I ended up having to need glue for the frontal, which I absolutely do not enjoy. Anyone who knows me knows, like, if it's not glueless wig or fringe, I don't even bother, because what's the point? Like, I'm not that girl. I'm terrible with stuff like that. So if this is your first time coming across my video, hey, hi, it's a girl Promise, and I'm trying this whole new get to know me better situation. So I thought, you know what, why don't I just hop on here, do my makeup with you guys, and hopefully you guys can get to know me and get to vibe with me differently. I haven't done my makeup on YouTube live in years, and I know the makeup girlies be eating. I'm not a makeup girly. I'm just a lifestyle content creator, and actually not just. I'm a lifestyle content creator, and I also do fashion, which is moved to a different channel. And now I'm kind of like trying to figure out the landscape of this channel, and I'm just like, why not? Let's hang out. Let's have fun. Let's do different things. That would allow me to talk to you guys a bit more, and we can just have chit chats. You know, we can have good chit chats like this. So I'm going to start with using a toner for my face. I think I'm gonna save the hair to the last, if I'm being honest, just because, child, I'm actually like avoiding that hair, because I'm too scared. I'm honestly too scared of what I'm going to see. I don't usually use like toners for my skin prep for when I'm applying makeup, because I kind of feel like there's no point, since I'm just applying makeup, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to, I'm gonna need to apply a toner again later on, but I don't mind using products more than once, or at least I'm gonna still need to do my skincare again and stuff. The network is not giving what she needs to give, but it's okay. Would make do with what we're getting right now. So I've used a toner. Guys, I feel a bit shy. I feel like I'm new here, like, you know, I haven't done this in so long. Hopefully we still know what we are doing. Not sure where any of my mirrors are, so I'm just gonna use the mirror from my eyeshadow palette, because it's better than nothing. And another reason I really didn't enjoy the hair was the shredding. When I mean the shredding, this hair has been everywhere in this house. Oh my god, it's unbelievable. I can't wait to take it off. And when I do take it off, I'm not even sure if I want to keep the extensions. It's that bad. I mean, it wasn't the most expensive, but it also wasn't the cheapest expression or extensions that I've got. I'm hoping it's the frontal that is done the worst. You know, the frontal is the reason she just like is everywhere. But it's kind of hard to tell because the amount of shredding does happen. I've used heat protector. I've like tried not to use any heat on it at all, but she stays shredding. That's one thing she stayed doing, shredding. Oh, I've been using this. I feel like I'm not even showing you guys the products that I'm using, which is not good, is it? So this is my Q10 Nivea Anti-Wrinkle Serum. I've been using this religiously and she's actually been that girl. Absolutely enjoyed using it. It's almost done for, which is why you see me like tapping instead of actually like using the applicator. I am generous with my products because I feel like my skin needs it, you know? So if you are one of them who's like, oh yeah, just a little go a long way, a little do not go a long way with me. I need the products. That's the whole point of the products, you know? So yeah, that is that. Oh, and the toner I used was the Demo range, and it's just the clear skin, I can't speak, niacinamide and something acids toner. So this is the girl. She's what we used for our toner. As you can see, she's absolutely love. I love the toner just because it's really like soft on the skin, if that makes sense. I usually would use the Advanced Anti-Aging what's it called, SPF 30. I can't speak today. I am so sorry. I'd usually use this, but I am going to use the sunscreen instead because I think I'm actually going to step out to create some content after I do this makeup, and it'd be nice to have some sunscreen. This is SPF 50. This sunscreen is absolutely amazing, by the way. Absolutely amazing. Really enjoyed it. But their creams always have SPF, especially if you're rushing. If you're someone who's always rushing like me, it does help to have day cream and night cream that provides some sort of protection. I really wasn't thinking about the aesthetic when I was tying down the edges. I just needed it to to actually lay down. Like, look how seamless that blend is, and look at the glow she gives. It's absolutely stunning. I feel like this is my third bottle or second bottle of the Nivea sunscreen. It's just really good. My lips feel dry. Let me see if I have any lip oil around here. I don't do a good job of prepping my lips during makeup, so I'm trying to do better. Ooh, here we go. I have this Delilah Super Savior Color Enhancing Lip Oil. I'm not really here for the lip oil, but you know, it does help. Why is my camera blurry? It does help with the process, I suppose. I love the fact that the applicator is metal. It's really nice and soothing on the skin. Okay, crusty lips no more. We love it. We absolutely love it. I want to do a sort of light makeup. I always say this and I end up not doing a light makeup, which I'm not. You know, some people just start their makeup and they just do. I feel like my makeup is always all or nothing, and I'm really trying not to be that girl who does too much. So we are going to try our hardest not to do too much. Not to do too much at all. Okay, so we've got our skin prepped and primed and ready. How are we feeling? Like, the skin is giving and I'm here for it. Absolutely here for it. Okay. I love to use these two primers together. Don't ask me if they're water-based or non-water-based. I do not know, and if I'm being dead honest, I don't care. I actually have experimented with different things, and I like to use the products that I have in my house to start with before going out to buy more. And for some reason, I did not like this pure canvas primer from Laura Mercier for a very long time, and the reason is because it's illuminating and I kind of didn't really know how to use it. And this is the Power Grip Primer by F. I have absolutely enjoyed using F primer. Like, this is one that I have that is finished and there's like barely anything there, but I'm holding on to her because I'm like, I can squeeze you out. There's some more I can get from you. I can see it. Look at it. She's not complete. Anyway, so I like to use the two together. The first thing I apply is this one. I apply this primer first. Not a crazy amount, since I know I'm gonna apply a second layer of primer. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to just use a brush, because usually I do my makeup and I go 20,000 times to go and wash my hands, but we are here together and I can't keep leaving you guys, can I? I hope this makeup turns out well. Like, I hope it's, we get a good makeup day today, That'll be quite nice, wouldn't it? I really wish I hadn't tied this so low so I can actually have more room to work on, but it's okay. I like to drag my primer down just simply because, like, I do apply my makeup a bit low down to my neck and all that stuff, just to keep it looking the same, keep it looking the same. I'm kind of like looking for ways that I can do what I want to do without needing to go wash my hand every 2 seconds. So guys, bear with me. My foundation is a Laura Mercier tinted oil, the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, oil free, and this is for natural skin protector. I've been using this foundation and I've absolutely loved her. So I ordered a new one already, but I still have a few to go. I've had this for years and I've been using it for time, and it's lasted me a really good amount, which I am not mad about at all, because we love getting value for our money. I'm just using, I keep saying I need to order a makeup palette, but I keep forgetting, so I'm using what I have right now. I'm trying not to apply too much, but I think I already did. Look at this. But it blends out really well, and one of the reasons I haven't even bothered looking for a new foundation is just how perfect the skin match on this is. Look at her. Look at that skin match. Just perfect. I am not sure where I got this foundation brush. There's a high chance that the brush is actually from Primark. I am not exactly sure. Oh no, I forgot to apply the second. Guys, we forgot this primer. Well, that's not good, is it? Oh well, let's just hope that one primer gets the job done. This is one layer, and I kind of do not want to apply anymore. I feel like the glow is still coming through from the sunscreen, which is just absolutely lush. I hate that I get so, my makeup do not last for a long time. Like I've been doing a lot to kind of get it to last, and which is literally not good. I hope you guys can hear me, by the way. I'm just like chit-chatting and hoping that you guys can hear me. So if you can hear me, hey, if you guys can hear me, please make sure to let me know in the comment section. I absolutely love a dewy makeup, but because I struggle with making my dewy makeup last all day, I have ended up just going for like, what's it called? Mostly doing matte makeup. It's not my go-to, but a girl gotta do what she gotta do. Preferably, I would love this glow to stay, but she ain't gonna stay for long. So we gotta do other things to keep it together. Especially when you're filming, you have lights on, you have like all sorts on. The makeup feels like she's melting away, and that's not what we're here for. Where is my, oh, there we go. My concealer, or at least the first one I'm going to be using, is the Real Flawless Laura Mercier concealer. It feels like this video is sponsored by them, but it's not, at least not yet. I absolutely love the product, which is why they featured. And I stick to what I like. If I get something and it's good, I'm sticking to her. This concealer is so perfect. Like the shade is absolutely like phenomenal. So close to my skin tone. The shade match is absolutely stunning. So I like to use it as well as a different concealer to lighten after. But I think I'm going to use them both now, because knowing what I'm like, I'm going to forget again, and we don't want that. I'm going to use the Soft Focus Airbrush Concealer from HNB Cosmetic. I have a love and hate relationship with this concealer for just the main reason that I ordered two of them and they were both kind of like the wrong shade. So I've had to find a way to use this one. This is kind of the less lighter shade, if that makes sense. And I just use it together with this shade because we're not wasting money. So I can't obviously use too much of it, because if I do, it's going to be a disaster. While we have the concealer on, I'm going to use the Prime and Fix setting spray from MAC. I'm just like stepping away from my gadgets so we don't explode them all. That's our first setting spray done. What have I done with my fan? Oh, there you are. We're just gonna let her sit on the skin. Honestly, I do not do my makeup enough. I really should do my makeup more often, but it takes so much to get me to that headspace, because when I do my makeup, I just want to enjoy it. I don't want to not enjoy my makeup, you know what I mean? And I feel like I don't do it enough and stuff, which is like not good. But when she's done, and we love that for us. I wanted to make myself a nice coffee before I started, but she gonna have to wait. Absolutely love that iced coffee season is here. It's honestly one of my favorite drinks. I love a frappuccino. I love an iced coffee with some whipped cream, especially now that we have dairy-free whipped cream, which is just absolutely yum yum yum. Yeah, for it. I'm I'm not sure if I'm going to add a second layer of concealer. I'm going to blend it out first, then decide. But I just wanted to dry this a bit more. Before we do that, I have all my brushes here and I pick what I need from the floor. I feel so organized. Usually when I am on live, I'm just like looking for everything be so lost, but I shouldn't jinx it because now I wouldn't be able to find anything anymore. Just to make sure the makeup brush is not too dry, I like to add a bit of setting spray, not a lot, just a tiny amount before I use it. I'm doing all this and I'm just like, I hope the gods of beauty come to my rescue when it's time to do this hair, because the whole point of this whole makeup is so we can get some cute pictures with this hair before I finally take her off, because I'm hoping by the end of this week I've taken this hair out. It was such a fun and not so fun experience at the same time. I'm glad that I can still sew hair, if that makes sense. Like, I'm glad that I still can do it, but I just made so many mistakes along the way, which is good because I can learn from it. Anyway, I honestly do not know how people do their makeup and they look so good during the process. Like, I don't know how y'all do it, because I'm just like trying to remember to do everything right, look up, you know, don't let it smudge. All of that stuff is crazy. I'm just glad that I have products and I kind of know how to use it to get satisfactory results at the moment, because you don't always get to like your makeup. I always like to drag my concealer to the top, but because of how nice and neutral this looks, I don't know if I want to brighten her up a bit more or just leave it this way. I'm honestly tempted to leave it this way, but I'm just gonna add one tiny layer to brighten her up a little bit, just so you can see the distinction between the foundation and the actual concealer. I'm proud that I was able to do my concealer so well that you can't see it, but still. That should do it, just that tiny amount. And I did that with the HMB concealer. That's the concealer of choice today. So while that is settling into my skin and breathing and all that good stuff, I am going to move on. Can you hear me cracking? Being in your 30s is actually not for the weak. We got some blushes and we got the bronzer. So this is the bronzer from Jordana. I don't know if you guys saw this. It was like on TikTok shop. Absolutely loved it because he has both the powder and the liquid, not liquid, but you know what I mean. It has both the powder and the non-powder one, which is absolutely fabulous because I hate finding something and I'm trying to find the same shade. So I'm happy that it came as a 2-for-1. And for my concealer, my blusher, I have these two gorgeous ones made by Michelle. I have another one that I can't seem to find lately, and I'm honestly not in the mood to search. I mean, this is my powder blush, so that's for later. Not sure why I even bothered showing you guys that, because that's for later. So we are going to go with one of this. I prefer the more pigmented one, but I do like to mix them up together. I use the pigmented one lower and the non so pigmented one. No, actually it's the other way around. The non so pigmented one lower on my face and the pigmented one a bit higher. I just feel like I'm terrible at explaining, which is crazy because I don't have any problem talking. But when I have to explain myself, I can't explain. I can't speak anymore. It's absolutely ridiculous. I do like my concealer quite high up my cheeks. So I'm going to be placing them quite high. I don't know if you guys remembered when it was like, oh, sunset concealer trends, da 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 da. There's always a trend for something which I try to stay away from, because if not, you're spending so much money unnecessarily. But I did enjoy that trend. And I know some people are like, oh, not concealer trend. It's a blusher trend. Why am I still calling the blusher concealer? And I know some people are like, oh my God, that's too many concealer or that's too many blusher. I like a good blush. I like my face to be all bronzed up and blushed up. So I don't mind. If you feel like it's too much, that's fine. But I kind of like that look at the moment, at least. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to blend it out. Then I'm going to bronze. I feel like I should have bronzed first before this. The process. The process, the process, the process. I live quite close to airports, so if you guys can hear what sounds like planes, that is what you're hearing. This what's it called? It's so pigmented. I think I needed a shade lighter, but I couldn't be asked to return it and all that stuff. So I've just like been very light-handed with it. But I do know that she's definitely not my shade. I would get a different shade when I feel like it, but right now she's working just fine. Okay, we are good to blend out our bronze blushness. I'm just messing up everything, guys. I am so sorry. You guys are just gonna have to trust me that I know what I'm doing today. Okay, and now we can blend out a concealer for the last time. Oh, I think I put some hair Some hair is gone on my eyes, or is going into my eyes. I don't know what's happening, guys. There's actually hair in my eyes and I'm struggling to focus. But what do we think? I think she's alright so far. She's alright so far. I have the Huda Beauty, and this is actually not a black. This is not the same product on here. This is a different product. This is my banana powder. I think it's from Revolution. Blah, 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 Makeup Revolution. But I'm going to be using the two of them together to set my face. I'm still trying to decide between the Fenty Beauty and the Laura Mercier, not Laura Mercier actually, the Charlotte Tilbury's powder, which to get, just like the everyday setting powder. I have the MAC one, but she's seen better days, guys. Like, when I tell you it's all broken everywhere and more, it's all broken everywhere and more. Just dusting off all the excess. I feel like I wanted to chit chat about anything and nothing, but instead I'm just here chit chatting with you guys about makeup and what I'm using. I guess that's better than nothing, right? I'm just using this opportunity to set my eyebrows because I do get quite oily around that area as well. And now it's time for the Huda Beauty. I really like this powder, but I wish I have either the translucent one or the more pigmented one. But again, I'm using all the products until I can't use them anymore. My under eye is usually my problem area, which is why I end up sort of like over mattifying her, but it actually makes a difference because if I don't, my concealer and everything would be floating out in no time. And this is why I said to trust the process with the blush and the bronzer, because by the time I finish powdering and all, they're not really that loud anymore. So that is us for the powder done. I really should have gone downstairs and gotten my mirror, but I was being lazy, and now I honestly cannot be asked. But it's okay, we're almost there. Just time to move on to the brows, if I can find the things that I need for my brow. The first thing I'm gonna use is this got to be gel thingy situation. It's for edges and for brows, and I find it quite thick. So if you are using it for the brows, I honestly like to remove as much of it as possible before I use it on my brow. Because you're like, why is she doing all that? Trust me, if I don't, it just gets so, it just leaves white paste all over. It's really good, but it's kind of intense at the same time. So if you do not want to have white marks all over your face, then don't use too much. Not white marks, white residue. God help me with speaking today. Wow, I am usually not this bad, I promise, guys. That should be enough to set the brows. I'm going to use this Benefits brow gel thingy that is in Better Days. Again, she is so over it, but it still works, so we're still using it. I'm gonna use it to fill up my brows. I'm just allowing the gel to set a little bit. I can fan it. I can fan it. Yeah, that's the right word. I can fan my face, but can't be arsed. Guys, let me know if you have any questions for me. I figured since I was gonna do my makeup anyway, I might as well hang out with you guys and do my makeup here. So this hairstyle is like a 80s, I wanted the 80s big afro like hair situation. And like I said, when it worked, it worked. But before, just the whole shredding and everything, just absolute shambolic. But I got to enjoy it, so I'm not too mad. I just don't enjoy having hair everywhere in the house. That is not fun for me at all. I'm not sure if this is dry enough, and I don't want to keep waiting. So where is this little fan of ours? We're gonna dry her ourselves. Thanks for the like. Such a nice sunny day outside. I really do not mind her at all. That should do it. Next, we're gonna fill the brows out. I know most people do their brows and yeah, makeup, foundation, and their brows and the concealers. What am I saying? I know most people do their brows first, but I tend to do mine towards the end, which is just, again, I just do things that work for me because they work for me that way. Luckily, any mistake, I can still use a concealer to correct it, which is not too bad. Come find this. Yeah, there you are. Not a bad start. My problem with eyebrows is always making it even. It's never one eyebrow always just looks different just because that's how my natural brows are. So I really struggle with making it look as even as possible. I feel like they both have different shapes and they're both cute shapes, but they're different. So I have to decide which one I want to match with which each day. It's not always the fun experience. I think doing my brows is honestly probably my least favorite part of doing my makeup. I am trying to get better with doing like lashes and all that stuff. But I don't think I hate doing lashes. It's just that most of the time I find them unnecessary or I run out of time. But my brows, she's the real stress. I don't know if you guys can see what I mean. Like they're not the same, but this is like my natural brow shape. And I really like this today. And I'm not a huge fan of this one. So I kind of somehow need to find a middle ground. Make sense? Okay, it is time to use a concealer to correct the rest because who are we kidding? Concealer is that girl. That's what she's here for. For my brows, I use the LA Girl concealer. Tried and tested. And I absolutely love using this concealer for my brow because of the applicator as well. Like it just, the applicator makes it so easy to use, which I'm not absolutely mad at all. So let's see if we can find the right shade. I think this is the shade I need. I'm going to use the shade Toast. I know some people do a bit brighter, but I'm not actually going to do brighter because if I do brighter, then I have to start blending it out. Because I don't do my eyebrows before my foundation, this is my hack to not have too much going on, you know? I don't need too much blending when I do it. And I really enjoy that it's a very close shade to my natural brows. So we're going to use her sparingly to make any corrections that we need to. I really need to get a makeup palette for my makeup routine, but I keep forgetting. I'm gonna blend it out a bit more because I don't really like when my makeup look too put together. No, not my makeup. When my brows look too perfect, I don't actually like that look. I kind of prefer a more fluffy look, but I find like the concealer makes it quite perfect, if that's the right word. So we gonna blend her out to make her look a bit crazy. Not crazy per se, but just to make it a bit more natural looking. So that is it for the concealer. And now we blend. I feel like I'm so far from you guys. Like, can you even see what I'm doing? I feel like I need to see the whole thing in a different light before I can see if we are absolutely happy with it or not. But for now, this is what we get. I am not mad at it at all. She's alright. I'm not gonna do too much to my brows. I'm not gonna do too much for the. Wow, I honestly cannot speak today at all. All I wanted to say is that I'm not going to do too much for eyeshadow. I love a bronzer on my eyeshadow as my eyeshadow this day, so I think that's exactly what I'm going to do today. And the bronzer of choice, if I can find it, I'm gonna use the NARS bronzer for my eyes. I love to use a fluffy brush because I'm not really doing too much. So I can, like, she's literally seen better days, this palette. She's tired of me, but I am that girl. I would use it till there's nothing else left. So I'm not mad. My goal with my makeup is never to do my makeup how everyone does it. It's to do my makeup how it works for me. So if any of this is like, oh, you should have done this before, blah, 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 I know, but I genuinely do not care enough for that. I do care that when my makeup is done, I'm happy with the result. but I don't have to like kill myself. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, it's not the end of the world. For instance, I forgot the second primer. It's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna kill myself because I want this to be fun. And it's not gonna be fun if I am being all stressed out. Because summer is coming and the sun is shining. I've just added this gorgeous shade from my NARS. You can't even see it. I've added this shade from my NARS concealer. It's the Cool Crush palette, and is that shade right there. That's what I'm using for my lid, just to bring in some cuteness to her. I don't know, do I want mascara or not? While I decide about mascara, I'm gonna finish my face. First, we're just going to dust off the makeup or the powder. And I am going to use this MAC Studio powder that is honestly so tired of me. I don't even know what shade she's on. I'm gonna use that to powder the rest of my face, if I can get it out of the tin. Let me know if you guys like the setup, because I have all of my makeup stuff in my bedroom, so I decided to do it here. But I'm not sure if it's like the best idea. If you guys like the setup, you let me know. I thought the lighting is not too bad as well in here. I've done a few contents here before, so I wanted to use it. But maybe we can do better. Who knows? But as this was spontaneous, I didn't want to do it too much at the how. I just wanted to get it done, you know? Dusting off, because we don't need none of those. We don't need none of them. Oh my God, she's so like everywhere. Everywhere. I keep forgetting that I'm using this as my mirror, and I'm like closing it every time. I'm looking for it every time. I'm not gonna try and add any more powder blondes. Oh my God. Wow. Today is special because I can't speak for nothing. I'm gonna add a tiny amount of powder blush on my skin, just a very tiny amount, following the places I added the bronzer to my skin. Oh, the hair is being a hater. I think I'm gonna stop here and actually start doing my hair, because I need to also make sure that I can finish applying the makeup properly around where I've just tied this. I've just been pretending that I don't need to do this part of my head, like it's not part of my face. But before we do, let's do some setting spray one time. I'm gonna decide what I'm doing with the rest of my face later. But wow, it's already been an hour. We've already been here for an hour. I am so scared to get started with my hair, guys. What if she's not nice to me today? What am I going to do, hey? I have like all the things I need, or at least all the things I think I need to get it done. I am honestly not a hair girl at all. Like when I see a good hairstyle, I'm just like, that looks so good. But I am notoriously not that girl when it comes to hair. But it looks so good. So I'm trying to be a hair girl, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm getting all my weapons ready to tackle this hair. And we hope she goes well. Oh, shout out to my girl for giving me a hair coiler, because I had to throw mine away. It was so rubbish. It was so pointless having it. So we're gonna pull you on. Just coming on now. The last weapon we're gonna be using is the hot comb. I'm not even sure this hot comb is any good, but I have it, so we're gonna use it. And besides, it's the only one I have, so put it on. It's currently on 200. Like I said, trust me, there was no point putting any sort of heat protector on this hair. I have tried everything I could, and it's actually just been falling off. I feel like the more heat protector I put, the more the hair was just shredding. It was almost like it was making fun of me for trying, you know? So I'm not gonna bother with a heat protector. I'm just trying to make sure that I do not put this down on the carpet, so that we don't burn the carpets today. All right, that's that. And then of course the hair straightener. I've had this for time. This is my used and trusted hair straightener, and it's lasted me. This has been like over what, 6 years? How long? No, more than that. Probably over 10 years I've had this hair straightener. If it's not broken, do not fix it. That's my motto. I'm not gonna spend money on nothing that I don't need to spend money on. So I'm absolutely not mad at that at all. I'm just like so lost. I'm losing my train of thought. I'm losing my train of direction, my train of everything. I don't know what I'm doing first to what I'm doing last. It's crazy. Okay, let's see. I can't keep avoiding this hair, I suppose. So let's brush her out. I'm not going to be doing too much in terms of straightening it out and all that stuff. I brushed it earlier before I got in the shower, so hopefully the shredding is not going to be too mad right now. I'm just going to do a very, 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 very light straightening. For some reason, I feel well sleepy. Maybe that's why I couldn't speak to save my life. I've just increased it to 230. Just because right now it doesn't really feel like it's doing anything. So Yeah, if the hair didn't shred so much, I would have really enjoyed this hairstyle, even without doing the cornrows right. But it's the shredding that I couldn't take. And I can't wait to absolutely take it off just for the shredding. But I do want to do this hairstyle again. I'm obviously going to do a different style with the cornrows to make sure that I'm giving it the best possible chance to actually look good. However, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this hair extensions, because I'm obviously not gonna buy this again. It was an absolute disaster, if I do say so myself. I can do one or two things. I can either have it like a bit more slicked down with hair mousse and all that stuff, or I can have it a bit more over the top, big and fluffy, like the 80s baddies that she is. But I'm not sure. I'm also not sure how I want my lips today. I want some new lipsticks and lip glosses, but I haven't had the time to go to the shops and everything. Like, the problem is I genuinely do not enjoy going to like shops and shopping. I want to look at everything online and buy it online, but that don't really give you a good result when you're trying to get skincare and makeup, especially makeup products, because the colors online and the colors in person are very different. So I kind of need to go in for some of the things that I want, and I just that energy. I can spend hours shopping online, hours, and I wouldn't even be tired. I wouldn't even realize how quickly the time has gone by. But let me go out now and shop. I'll be struggling. It's getting too bad. Okay, I think that's what's done for the straightening of the hair. Because like I said, it's just gonna be a light straightening. It's not gonna be nothing too much. I do need to straighten the front still, but I'm going to do a bit more of the coils. I'm gonna add some coiling before, not coil, yeah, it is coils. I'm gonna add some patterns. Wow, I am so like bad with words today. It's unbelievable. Anyway, I'm gonna add some patterns next. I feel like it's so gorgeous with coils on it. I wish I had another one of the coiler just so I can add two different sizes of pattern and coils on it, but one is more than good enough. I'm just even thinking more from when I have a different hairstyle, not so much this hairstyle. Look at that, she's so cute, isn't she? I'm gonna separate it and then do one more. I didn't even tell you guys, like, I was rushing when I got this hair done because I didn't finish until like, it took me almost 2 days to do this hair, which is insane. But I was rushing because we're going to London, and I took my stuff with me to do my hair there, because it just made more sense and everything, especially the frontal. So when we got to London, who forgot everything and came back home with nothing? I forgot my hair glue, I forgot my scissors. I even lost the necklace, which I'm still very upset by because I didn't even get to wear that necklace, guys. It was one of the share necklace on my last video, where I was showing you guys some haul that I did. I didn't get to wear it. I took it with me to London because I was hoping I would wear it there. I did not even get to wear it one time, and it's lost. Can't find it anywhere. What's it called? I mean, I haven't messaged the Airbnb host to see if she has it, But the fact that she hasn't said anything means like even if she does have it, would she even go through the hassle of posting it back and everything? But I'm actually very upset because I really was looking forward to wearing that necklace and I've lost it. I'm not too mad about the scissors that I've lost and the other stuff, but the necklace I am very pissed off by. Like very, very pissed off by. So yeah, that is how I ended up losing most things before I even got to wear it. I'm not even sure what I'm doing. I feel like I need to take off the hair wrap so I can see what's going on and where I'm going wrong. But it still looks better than this side, so I think that's something. It's because I'm unraveling it as I'm rolling, which is, yeah, it's just not the way, is it? Anyway, yeah, I've lost my necklace and I lost my scissors. I had to order a new hair glue for my wig because, like I said, I can't really like wear it without a frontal because of how I've done it, like how I've sewn it and how I've made the cornrows to start with. And if I'm being honest, at some point I realized the cornrows wasn't probably the best idea and I should have done them again, but again, like I said, because we were going off to London that weekend and we had a train booked, I was like, no, I don't have time for this. Worst case scenario, I can come back and do this another time. I couldn't come back and do it another time because I've been so busy. It's absolutely insane. I just feel like every time I blink my eyes, is another week gone. And my to-do list is still to-do list. It's crazy. So it's not been good. It's not been good at all, but I'm grateful. I'm good busy, so I'm not actually like upset because sometimes you're busy but you're like busy doing absolutely nothing. I don't know if that makes sense, but I do feel like I'm busy but I'm doing good things. Like it's not just, oh, I'm busy, but the results is not giving busy, you know? So I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, this would do because I did want it to be lightly done. I don't want it to be an overkill. Like I said, this hair is literally on its way out and I'm just doing this because I want to get some cute content with it. Dun, 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 dun. I need that iced coffee like yesterday. Oh, look at this. This one's much better. But oh no. In case you guys are wondering why I'm looking that way, my mirror is there. So I'm just like, but I feel like my mirror, no, I feel like my mirror is kind of facing the wrong place, so I kind of needed to face the window, which gives me more natural light. But she's right there, a big gorgeous mirror that I can't use. Guys, wish me luck that when I finish with this and I take off this hairband, the hair actually makes sense. Otherwise, all of this is for nothing. I'm terrified. Nice, nice, nice. I feel like those coils are coming out better than the other one. To be fair, kind of needed a bit more practice to get back to understanding how to do them again. And I feel like this side got the burnt of it. I still want to do more sewing though, even if this wasn't like the best experience, because this was my first one in years. I haven't done sewing in years. When I mean years, I mean years. No one has done my hair in years actually, so I haven't even had anyone done it for me, or I haven't done it myself in years. So I feel like for a first experience again, it wasn't too bad. I am absolutely starving today. Usually I wouldn't even realize I haven't had lunch, but for some reason today I'm struggling. I can tell I haven't had lunch. I had a really massive breakfast because I knew I was going to be busy, but she doesn't seem to be doing much right now for me. I had some egg sandwich and I had some mushrooms with spinach on the side. If you guys don't know, I am a breakfast girly. I love a good breakfast. If I have my way, I would have homemade breakfast every single day, and it will be something slightly different every single day. My go-to though is smoked salmon and cream cheese in a bagel. Love it. However, today I had the spinach and mushrooms as my vegetable, and then I had an egg sandwich, and I also had a mini, I want to say granola bowl, but was that really a granola bowl? I guess it was a mini granola bowl yogurt situation. That's done. I feel like I'm missing a section, but I don't know if I care enough. You know that reel that was like, oh, I don't care for what's happening at the back of my head? That is literally your problem. I am that girl and she's me. I do not care for the back of my hair as I should. Because wow, I'm tired. My arms hurt. Because doing your hair is a full-on hand workout no one talks about. Okay, this will have to do for now. Moment of truth, because she's gonna take the hairband off. Guys, are we absolutely ready? Are we actually ready? I'm not ready, but are we ready? I really hope this goes well. And the glue stuck. Do not even mind the edges because it's gonna be a mess, since obviously I didn't do my foundation to the top. But let's see. Oh no, not good. We got some glues where they shouldn't be. Wow. Well, I can see at least it's stuck down, so I just need to sort out the glue that is sitting where it shouldn't be. Hopefully water can takes off this white residue, because that's not the vibe that we're going for. If I'm being honest, I kind of need to leave the live stream to sort the rest of my hair out, because what is this? What is this? I told you guys this hair is been playing with me. You guys think I'm playing? Look at this. But can you see the vision? Aside from the hair being an absolute joke, can you actually see the vision? Because I think she is a cutie. She is absolutely that girl, and she's just high maintenance for real, because there's no need for all this extra. but I'm gonna have to drop off live so I can go and sort her out properly. Absolutely love the coils. It's absolutely not too bad at all. I just kind of like had to play around with it. I might add a bit more, I might not add a bit more, but I do need to sort this out. But this is me, face done, hair almost kind of done, but not completely. YouTube doesn't allow you to film and come back and add something to the live stream, unfortunately. If not, I would like come and show you guys what it's like. But I wanted to hang out with you guys so you can see a bit more behind the scenes, just because I don't feel like I show any behind the scenes here anymore, which is not good enough, is it? So this is us, we're ready. I'm gonna do my lippers and all that stuff later, but without the hair residual, without the glue all over. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button and subscribe. I'm going to try and do more lives. So let me know what you guys thought of this one. And I'll speak to you guys real soon. Love you guys loads. Mwah. Bye.